If we ever have to reconnect, that's the off button right there.
All right.
This right here is the multi-guest. When somebody comes on, it'll say one. Click it and tell us who it is, and then you can hit invite once we're okay.
All right.
So you're looking for these numbers up here. That's one person, 3 people. When it gets to 20.
All right.
How's those numbers?
We're at 6 right now.
Okay.
7.
Hey everybody, we're just getting ready to start. We're waiting for people to come in. Oh, I can see myself in your GoPro group viewfinder. How many people you got?
17.
17. Come on, Trish.
21.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Food Talk TV. I'm Kaz and this.
And I'm Trisha.
She's Sketchy Chef. And I'm cooking with Kaz. You're with Food Talk TV right now. And welcome everybody. We're going to be making a couple things tonight. We're going to be making gumbo and we're going to be making jambalaya. And we're also going to be testing some foods from Walmart. You guys are really going to like
Surprise!
Yes. Yes. Surprise.
Okay.
Surprise. We're waiting for Sherry Skinner to come in.
And I will grab my cutting board.
Okay. So, this right here is chicken. It's a big old hen. And what we did was before we started here, we made broth. So I put the whole chicken in along with some pieces from yesterday's dinner that have been sitting in the refrigerator. We put an onion in, I quartered it, a couple of carrots, and 2 or 3 stalks of celery. We're gonna use the broth from this big pot to go into our jambalaya, and we're gonna make our gumbo with it. So, so this is gonna be good.
I'm excited.
The reason why we didn't do this on camera is because it took a couple hours to make it. Now, Trish over here is going to be helping. She's going to be my sous chef today.
I'm the sous chef.
Even though she's been cooking all weekend long. Tell us a couple things you made.
I made turkey on the grill, pork belly. We made barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
What else? Tacos for breakfast. And then we had tuna salad.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, we've been eating a lot. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started with a couple of these things. Because there's 2 of us here, I'm gonna be cooking on this induction right here, and occasionally Trish will be back here on the Viking. If you have questions, let us know. There'll be somebody in the box to answer them or to relay them to us. If you've never watched Food Talk TV before, we're on every Sunday night. This live will be posted again on YouTube at the Food Talk TV channel and on Facebook at Food Talk TV. So follow us, like us, do whatever you have to do. We're also on Instagram and Pinterest. These recipes will be on our website, which is foodtalktv.com. And we also have a cooking club where you can actually come and cook with the creators on Wednesday nights on Zoom.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, it's lots of fun. Okay, so let's get started. How many people?
Sugar's trying to get into the box.
Okay, so
Right here.
let's get this party going.
Here we go. She'll be off.
All right.
Okay. So first of all, let's start doing some preparation while this cools down. Still.
Well, first of all, let's say hi to Sherry.
Hey,
Hi,
Sherry.
Sherry.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
I've been here the whole time.
Well, that's fine. So sorry. We I guess you can probably tell we're not on a tripod tonight, so our cameraman is going to learn as he goes. Not that is a lot to learn, so.
Well, he's doing a great job. All right, what are you making first, Jambalaya?
We're going to make the gumbo first because that's going to take longer. But we're going to be doing the prep for everything because a lot of the prep is exactly the same.
Hi, Christopher.
Okay, so we're going to be both using the same andouille sausage, and I'm going to be using one. She's going to be using the other. And just cut them in 1-inch pieces, like that. Okay.
Okay.
Come on over, Ethan. You can.
Like just
you
1
can
inch?
get a little bit closer. Yeah.
Oh, your inch is bigger than my inch. I don't know if we're using
That's fine.
the same measuring method.
That doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. So how was your day, Sherry?
It was great. How was
Okay.
yours?
Can we get a tray?
Yes. It was good? You were in church, right?
Twice, yes, but not all day.
Twice sounds like all the day to me.
No.
Whatever. What'd they do? Give you a lunch break?
Well, we got out about 12:30 and didn't go back until 6, so.
Okay. How are the comments, Sherry?
Well, so far, there's not anybody really saying anything, but there are 222 people.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
I know.
222?
Yes,
You
and if
guys
you,
at least type hi in there.
yeah, let us know where you're from and say hi to us. And, you know, well, TikTok Cowboy wants to know what kind of sausage that is.
Trisha.
Andouille. This is andouille sausage.
Andouille sausage. And, we've got
Right from
Alabama,
our local grocery
California,
store.
Virginia,
Oh, we're getting some states,
Indiana.
huh?
California, Indiana, Oklahoma, Mustang, Oklahoma. Where is that? I don't know.
Okay. So let's put this over there. Now we're going to take. We're putting 2 types of sausage in here because this is what I grew up on, and I'm showing Trisha how to do this.
The family recipe.
The family recipe.
Oh, I love family recipes.
Now we normally put a hot link in there, but not everybody likes anything hot. So we slice these differently so that people can tell that they're not whether they're getting something hot or not. These are going to be sliced against a bias. Boy, this is a sharp knife.
Yeah, it's sharp. You can cut stuff.
It can cut stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, gluten-free Mama Ann. And Christopher said, Trisha, I love your kitchen.
Thank you.
Okay, so get close here, Ethan, so you can see. The reason we cut them on a slant, on a bias, so that you can see the difference between this and this. If you see it looking like this in our gumbo, it's going to be spicy. So that's what you want to avoid.
So my Ana bias is really longer than yours.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Liam says
Is
hi,
it really
Kaz.
enough?
No. Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. It's good to have so many people in the house. We put a lot into Food Talk TV. And
Yeah, I'm seeing people
really do
from
need to see.
New York, South Carolina, Texas.
Man, that's awesome.
We're doing the whole package?
No.
Arizona. Somebody said, why not cut it in half long ways and then cut smaller pieces?
Yeah, why not?
Do you have an answer? Does it make
Well,
the taste different?
we have two different cuts. There's two different cuts.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, there's like a half moon, which was probably in half and half. Yeah, and then on the bias, so we can tell whoever
Which
doesn't
is
want
which?
spice can pick it out. So there's two different cuts.
Right.
Okay. But
That's why I'm military brat and mom.
that's why. That's why. Okay, so now we need some peppers.
Hey, Deacon.
They're all there.
Here,
Let me. Huh? Okay.
Hey, yo. Deacon's in.
Hey, Deacon.
There's this right here. We're gonna need onions.
Sherry, how's our cameraman doing?
Well, he's doing a great job.
All right.
And would you like me to remove this?
Yes, we don't need that anymore.
Okay.
We don't need that anymore. Okay.
I can see your ceiling on the induction.
Pardon me?
I can see the ceiling on the induction reflecting.
Actually, Ethan, show him the ceiling.
It's nice.
Is that brass or copper or what is that?
I don't know. It was
It's
Go
a
back
metal. It is a metal. I don't
Yeah, I
think it's
don't know.
brass, but it is a metal.
It's something.
So pretty.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're going to get our shrimp bee ready. Pardon me?
I told Deacon said, how are you doing?
2 bowls, 2 dishes.
Okay, so let's do the celery first.
Okay.
We're going to straight down the middle here. We don't need the greens.
We don't need the greens.
We don't need the greens on this. And ones that are even thicker, you might want to go back a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
So Sherry, while we're doing this, why don't you tell them about Food Talk TV, please?
Okay. Well, this is Food Talk TV. Please follow the host. And the 2 cooking is Sketchy Chef. Please follow her, and Cooking with Kaz, cooking _ with _ Kaz. Or just type in Kaz, he'll pop up. And I'm Sherry _ Skinner. This is me right here. And then we've got Gluten-Free Mama Ann. You'll see her in the comments down there. We have October Dragonfly, Just Like Granny, Cook It Erica.
Like hardcore.
Oh, C3, Cooking Comedy and Chaos. Is that it? Oh, Frank Mentor SF. And I think that's it. And we have this venue. We have foodtalktv.com. It is a wonderful, wonderful website. And Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're all over the place. If you can't find us somewhere, you're not looking hard enough.
So we're dicing these small.
I said Pinterest and YouTube and Instagram. Yes.
Yes.
That's Gluten-Free Mama Ann. feeling reminds me of Boomerang Diner downtown Van Buren. I'm going because I'm in Greenwood.
Everybody, Gluten-Free Mama Ann is our social media manager. She makes sure that we're posted everywhere.
Does. Can y'all tap the screen and or share the live, please? Por favor.
How are we doing over there, Sherry?
We've got 167. And I can see.
You
and
guys,
I can see
please
y'all.
share the live. Let everybody know that we're here.
Please.
We're trying to reach as many people as possible, as often as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And bring you live food content every single week. So follow us, hit the notification button, let us know.
All right, this is going to be gumbo, and there's going to be jambalaya, correct?
Right.
Jambalaya.
Okay, so we're going to need 2 separate bowls.
Okay.
Andrea says that you guys Andrea says that y'all are lagging, but it may be her phone because you're not lagging for me.
Okay, good.
Anybody else? Do y'all see that it's lagging?
Just go like this way.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing is we're preparing the Trinity. The Trinity in Louisiana is celery, peppers, and onion. And I think that we're going to add a couple of cloves of garlic. We don't have to cut them up, okay? We'll just smash them and throw them in.
Okay.
Okay.
Are my
Your pre-peeled are going to be fine.
Okay.
So Sherry, do you remember when you have the Trinity? Do you remember the Pope?
The what?
The Pope.
The Pope.
Right.
I know it's celery, onion, and carrots.
Yep.
No.
Bell pepper.
Bell pepper. That's what I said. Because I'm looking right straight at it.
Okay. If you use carrots, then you're talking Ameriqua.
Okay.
Which is different. So celery, onions, and bell pepper. You can go ahead and start on your bell peppers.
Okay. How many am I cutting? 2?
Actually, why don't you film her on her bell pepper because she does it really good.
Just as small as the celery?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that one chef on Food Network? I don't know her name, but she was teaching those, like, the people that really couldn't cook. What was that show?
Oh, Amberell.
Yes. And she wanted everything uniform. Oh my gosh.
She doesn't need to come eat with me then. Hi, Des. They're getting ready to make, this is going to be gumbo, I think.
Yeah, and we're making enough for her family. As opposed to when I make it for myself.
That's a bunch.
So yeah, we're cutting them in strips and we're dicing them.
Okay.
Just same thing. So what is it anybody else having for dinner in the comments?
I'm going to grab
I
a
know if you're from New York or North Carolina, you've had dinner already.
Nobody's telling yet. What are y'all having for dinner?
Okay.
Or had for dinner? Because it's, all right, Des made egg sandwiches.
Egg? Did you say egg sandwich?
No, sandwich. Sandwich.
Oh,
egg.
oh.
Egg
So
sandwich.
Oh,
It is. It's
Not
an
a
egg
sandwich.
but she
it's a
calls them a
sandwich.
sandwich.
Sandwich. Okay.
Yeah, sandwich.
Because I love
Buffalo
egg
chicken
sandwiches
dip.
for me.
I we've had buffalo chicken dip, ribs, potatoes, and okra, pulled pork
Oh, wow.
barbecue sandwich, grilled
All
pork
right.
chops, fried potatoes, spinach, chicken, pitas. Man, we fried it. Dippy egg. Oh my gosh,
Hey, is there
ham cheese.
anybody that has any requests for us to make something on Food Talk TV or to make it live? Let us know. I had to change knives.
Oh,
That one wouldn't even cut a pepper anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta find Food Talk. There it is.
Am I doing one or two?
Do two. Do two.
Much. Is that knife okay?
Yes.
Is it okay? Here, try this one. I'll get. I have another one. I sharpened it, but let's start over.
It's all fine. The next thing that I have to cook is or cut up is an onion, and I think that's going to be the last thing. So this is going to be a chicken and sausage gumbo, but we're going to throw in shrimp and one of my favorites, smoked oysters. But not everybody else likes it, so people will be able to fish it out or not take it. Because yes,
Relica said she would like to see some low carb recipes. And, okay. That's what
guess
I've
what?
been.
We have a low carb queen. That would be October Dragonfly if she's in the house. And she actually does cook live on Food Talk. Okay. That's
good. Kelly Moore said you would make Ann Burrell proud with those peppers.
Oh. Well, look at you, though. I mean, man, yeah, your peppers look good.
Yeah, she's strict about that.
I'm not sure which one she's talking to. Maybe both of you.
Okay, so that's two of our Trinity. And what? I finished one before you did?
What? Oh, wow. Well, I stopped to get you a knife.
Oh, okay.
Get me a new one.
Right, whatever.
Is he bragging, y'all?
Is this a race? It's a race.
Not as far as you know.
You pull a sneaky. Huh?
Next time you come to my house, Kaz, you're going to have to cook. Cooking comedy and
Well, you wouldn't.
Hey, Desiree said you missed a piece. She can see it. I do too, Des.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, you're right. I missed it.
She's going to spank you.
Thanks for all the help, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, so it's all just going in my same bowl, right? So here's your bowl. Yes. Put in the same little bowl here.
She said, don't be talking smack when she can see your oopsies. He's getting ready to make chicken and sausage gumbo. He's preparing the vegetables and whatnot right now. Well, he and she are. They're kind of racing who can chop the fastest.
I'm going to be working. We're going to be working on the gumbo first, then the jambalaya second.
Yeah, and if y'all hang around, I'll sing jambalaya for you.
Oh, there we go.
Jambalaya and a crawfish pie. That one.
Hey, don't threaten us with a good time. We might even get Trish over here singing.
Oh, man. It takes a little more than that to get me to sing.
Speaking a little more. Hey, David.
The refreshments,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, refreshments. So we've got behind the scenes, we not only have a cameraman, but we've got a sous chef who's waiting to roll into action. And we've got a director who's over there getting me a beer. So
Thank you.
We got the whole crew here. The whole crew.
yeah. And we're gonna have more people tonight, I believe. Okay. Yeah, everybody always wants to see if I cut the onion correctly.
What are you doing? I'm already done with my onion.
Wow. What are you doing with your onion? You're not doing nothing with your onion.
Use this one sharper.
I feel like I'm committed to this night.
Okay, okay.
I do. I feel like I'm committed.
Yeah, Kaz, hurry up, Desiree said.
Oh, you better put her. Des, get in a box. Get in a
She's
box.
smack talking. She's smack talking.
Don't.
Put her in the box. Put her in the box.
Okay.
And
yeah.
say it to our face.
Now, yeah. Now I'm
Gonna
no
put
longer
Des
committed
in
to
a
this
box.
one.
I keep
So,
going in and out of.
see whether there's a request.
And the little two people. Okay, I got it. Strawberry.
What's up?
Say it to our faces, Des. Say it to our faces.
Yeah, don't you be over there telling Trisha what she's doing wrong when we can see your stuff right there on the screen.
We can see your stuff.
Okay, get her out of the box.
Oh.
Just saying.
No, let's keep her.
How do we kick her out? It was
Hey,
a mistake.
we knew it was a
But-
tough league. Well, Kaz knew it was a tough league when he signed on.
Yeah, sure did.
Truth.
Des, I saw a bit of your grand opening.
Oh my gosh, it was so much
Me
fun.
too. You were so hot.
It was insane. We were like under that awning and it was like an oven in there. But it was worth it. Did you
It
see
was
me
worth
live where I was just like taking a bath in sweat?
it. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you look
It was,
pretty hot.
so Des, tell everybody what you did yesterday.
So yesterday I hosted like a meet and greet. My friends opened the first goth bakery in Pittsburgh, and I went in and I did a meet and greet and I helped out at the bakery this week, and I got to play in like a real kitchen again, so that was a ton of fun. And we showed support and social media support and helped, drive people to get in there, and they had an epic turnout. Epic. So
It looked fun.
it was amazing.
Epic.
I was trying to talk them into I was trying to teach them how to saber the champagne bottle, and they were too nervous. But I was like, come on, I can teach you how to do it.
Oh my God. I want to see you how to. I want to see you do it. I want to see you do it out live.
Okay.
Do you have a champagne bottle?
Not right now, no. I have Mama's
Because we
wine
could.
carbonated, but I don't think you appreciate me doing that.
Well, would the wine bottle have the same seam? Because you have to have that seam, don't you?
It has to have that seam, and it's like a really weird wine bottle. It's got like notches and grooves in it. It's like a decorative bottle.
Yeah, you got. You have to have the right wine bottle to savor it.
I'll get some.
Not that I know, because I've never done that myself.
It's so much fun.
Okay. All right. So we want to crush just a couple garlics. You just cut off the root end. Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
And just crush it. That's all.
Crush and crush.
Crush and crush.
A little aggressive.
Aggressive. Look who's talking about aggressive, okay?
If
All
it
right,
takes
Linda.
me 5 hours to get there, it'll be gone by the time I get there.
if it takes you an hour to get here, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
And with this house, you
Mm.
can't even imagine all the food that I've seen cooked here, and it's no longer around. And that's just since yesterday.
Trisha,
That's
do you
just
listen?
we didn't hear
What?
you guys.
Does Trisha live in the kitchen?
Do I live where?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Oh my God. I hate to say yes, but that's a yes. I hate to say it, but you know.
Okay, so let's get some of this stuff out of the way. We don't need this anymore.
Okay, here, I'll take it.
No, we've got a sous chef here.
Here.
Yeah.
Put
They
it on
got
the counter right there.
Michelin
Yep.
star
Okay.
there, sous chefs and fancy stuff. Who's the chef de cuisine?
That's me.
That's you. So
Yeah.
Trisha's
I'm the sous.
executive chef,
Yes.
and then we have chef de cuisine, and then we have
This
sous.
is her kitchen. She runs the kitchen.
Who's the dishwasher?
Yes.
Hi, Lori.
That would be me.
No, the executive chef shouldn't have
Is
to do.
Laurie?
Yeah, Lori's here. She says, hey.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, girl, hey.
I love you.
Okay. All right. So next, we need to get the chicken out and separate the broth, which is going to require. We need something to help get that chicken out. Probably tongs are going to.
Go up the middle. Here's what I think it might be your some tongs right here.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see, tongs. Oh, I like this. Let's see
Trying
what
to
we
share
got.
the
Let's see if I can do it. Yeah.
This is like the
Okay.
general
So why don't
Food
you back
Network
up
setup
this
right now.
put it right here.
Hi there.
That's his hand right there, Lori. Did you see?
Y'all, look who's in
Okay.
here.
This chicken has been boiling, so I
IBD
expect it to fall
warrior.
apart.
Hi, IBD.
Danielle.
Yeah, there go the legs, which is awesome. This stuff is going to be
He's
good.
at Trisha's house. Sketchy Chefs.
That thigh just fell right off. I was like, see you later.
Whoops.
Ah!
now, when I was cooking alone and I wore white, I did not get dirty.
When you were cooking alone.
When I was cooking alone and I wore white, I came out just like I went in.
True
And
story.
so, but now today, I don't know.
I remember
know.
that. I remember that.
I think.
Yeah, it's probably an hour or hour and a half. How far away does she live from you, Kaz?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours across.
Yes, across Texas.
Across, yeah.
Okay, so you can move this out of the way. She's going to be deboning this, and I'm going to be getting some broth out. Now, in the broth, there's a bunch of onions and carrots and celery. We don't want any of that. As Anne Burrell says, it's already given up. All the goodness it's going to give up. So we're going to strain that, get broth in here. And we're going to use a little bit of it for the jambalaya and a lot of it for the gumbo.
Do you want the skin too or no skin?
No skin.
I can smell it too.
Mm-hmm. Are you
Oh,
guys
it
going to
smells like heaven in the house.
first
You
up?
can keep it on. Okay, you see how hot this is? That means that Trisha is dealing with a very hot chicken over there, so I hope she doesn't get burnt.
Do you really care about
Like,
No, not really. I need to say it on live, though. I need to say it on live.
You're just a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Well, she shouldn't have asked me. She didn't want to know.
I kind of knew the answer. I felt that was really fake when you said that.
Right. Lori said, not really, and put those sketchy looking eyes, you know.
Yeah, those are my friends that are saying that, okay?
Okay, now
Hey,
this backbone. We
your
don't need the
friends
backbone.
because we keep it real, Kaz. That's
Yeah,
why. Those are the best kind of friends to have.
that's right. Okay. Wow, this smells really good.
It does.
It's rich. It looked like a really good broth.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to make David eat some?
Oh yeah.
David says, yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to see that.
You guys, I'll turn my camera on when Jason's not walking around. Then I'll turn it back on.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
This is David. Is this going to be pig food or what?
Yes. If it's vegetable, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We're not going to throw it away. Pig. Yes, they have pigs.
Wow.
They have pigs and they have chickens.
And a deer.
Oh, that's right. They have a deer too.
I saw the deer.
Oh, did you post the deer?
The other
On the
day,
TikTok.
story, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sitting with the animals.
Yeah, I fed the deer last night.
I didn't post that one yet. It's a
Aw, little
surprise.
baby.
I'm going to.
Okay, so let's. I need to
Rip
move
that
this.
all across the floor,
What do you
Cass.
mean?
I want to move this without spilling all over the place.
Okay.
She
No, I need
appreciates
to move
that.
this
To.
because to someplace where
Okay.
out of the way. Okay.
Your commentary is the best. I love it. I live for it.
A bag?
Mine,
I'm sorry. What's the commentary?
Nunya.
Nanya?
Okay. All right. Be that way. I don't care.
Yes,
I'm
you
used to
do.
you people.
You
I'm
people.
used to you.
You people.
You said
That's right. You people.
you were
I
gonna
said
try.
it. I said
You
what I
said you were
said.
gonna try not to drip it everywhere, and I said, "Well, she sure does appreciate that."
Oh, Wheel of Cookbooks in here. Hi, Wheel. Can I
Oh,
talk about Wheel of Books for a second?
that's,
Because
What?
go ahead.
I
And
I
talk
got to
about
meet
Food
him
Talk
yesterday.
TV too.
Okay. I met him
Gumbo.
yesterday. He came to Sabatello's Bakery and I cried when I saw him. You guys are in here. If you could follow Wheel of Cookbooks, he is matching donations to my favorite charity in the world, Lasagna Love, up to $1,000 this month. So if you go to his page and you donate through him, he'll match up to $1,000. So I saw him come in.
Is he
And
gonna follow me back?
yeah, he'll follow you back. I cried when I met
Unfollow him on both of my pages.
yeah, I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. And then I was like, I'm sorry for crying.
I am chicken away. Did you see that?
Not
Eat the
awkward.
bone, throw the chicken.
I do that all the time. Then I wonder why I have bony chicken and dumplings. Where's the meat?
Okay, so anyways, everybody that's in here, welcome to Food Talk TV. This is a group of creators that we get together and we host live cooking every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you're watching now is Sketchy Chef and Cooking with Kaz in one kitchen together, and we're making gumbo, right? Not jambalaya.
Yes.
Okay.
Both.
Right now.
Gumbo and jambalaya.
Okay, gumbo and jambalaya. We're doing two. And they're cooking together. And then we have Sherry_Skinner, who is in Food Talk TV, Frank_Mentor SF, Cook It Erica, just like Granny, and October Dragonfly. So please make sure you're following all of our creators. They are linked in our bio. And follow us on like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all the other places.
FoodTalkTV.com.
Yep, foodtalktv.com.
And right, y'all. Shaw.
That was such a nice advertisement.
Thank you.
It
Yeah,
was very
she's you
I
know.
put on my customer service
Thank
voice.
you, Willa Cookbooks. Yeah, I've been doing cookbook stuff. Kaz has me all doing recipes, and I thought, well, I'm just going to put it in my cookbook and then copy it and paste it on his page. But I'm wanting to make a cookbook. I am. How do you wheel a cookbook?
Oh,
Wheel
he
a
like
cookbook.
it's like he puts all the titles of his cookbooks in a generator. It's like a Wheel of Fortune thing. And he hits it, and then it stops on a cookbook, and then he puts in the numbers of the recipes of the pages, and then he has a random selector for that, and that determines the recipe he's gonna do.
Wow.
It's really cool. I love you, Wheel cookbooks. I can't wait to get you over here for dinner soon.
Hi, Jaden Chrome. How are you doing?
She's
all right.
working
What do you
wonders
want
on
this?
that
What do you want with this chicken?
chicken. She ain't playing.
Okay.
Hi, Jaden.
Butter.
Top right, up top right.
Don't you know this is going to be good?
Mm-hmm.
She's tired from cooking.
What do
What'd
you
you
want with
cook?
this?
Just down into.
Oh,
Yeah, it's looking good.
Bigger than this? Smaller than this?
Bigger than that.
Bigger than that? Or
That
it's just
size.
chunks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Yes,
chunks?
you will.
no one's taken a piece of that
And,
yet.
and I'll bet that's really good because
It's just falling apart. Just falling apart.
That's
okay, guys. So in this pot, we're going to be making a roux. You're not going to watch me the whole time, but you're going to watch me a lot because I'm going to make it in real time for you. This is going to take like 10 minutes. So the ladies, Sherry and Des, are probably going to be entertaining you at my expense, more than likely.
Yes.
Yes.
It does sound good.
Yes.
we're here
So,
for entertainment purchases.
Ooh. I need that cinnamon
Grandma,
roll pound cake recipe. What?
can you tell them what a roux is?
Yeah, it's equal parts of, say, butter and flour or some sort of shortening in flour. And it just, like you're going to make gravy, sort of. You know.
I need a wooden spoon.
Right here.
If I'm wrong, correct me, Mr. Shelf.
But
No,
this
you're exactly
because
right.
gumbo is going to take like an hour.
Yeah. Well, this won't. This won't. I know how to make a roux, so
Are you
this
getting
will
it super dark?
this won't take an hour. This is going to take about 10 minutes total. But
That's
I also don't make the classic chocolate roux.
Jerry, have you tried the gray
uh,
Mine's going to be a little bit lighter.
Grey Poupon on ice cream? Like
Ooh.
mustard? That would be a big no. Hi, October Dragonfly.
Did I hear somebody say a big no? That would be a big no.
That would be a big no. Is it good?
So when you make a roux for a gumbo, it's not the same as a roux for, say, macaroni and cheese. Before you make the bechamel, because we're not looking for thickening. The darker you make your roux, the less thickening power it has. So a brown gravy is going to be is all the time going to be thinner than a country gravy.
I never do that.
I do need a.
Yes, the darker the roux, the less thickening power.
He's making that up. He's trying to sound like
Google it quick. It goes fast.
Hey, who's the sketchy chef now? Come on.
It's rubbing off.
Oh my God.
I make mine dark all the time, and it's so thick I could hang wallpaper with it. See, I knew I could make him laugh.
I love you, Bama.
It's the truth. Ah,
Des, while we got you on here and we don't have you on here enough, can you tell everybody about Lasagna Love?
Oh,
That's,
I'd love to.
that's one of the great causes that Food Talk TV supports.
So, Lasagna Love is an organization, a charitable organization that actually started during the pandemic. The founder of Lasagna Love saw like so many people losing their jobs and having financial issues that she started just making. She was like, "What can I do to help out?" And she just started like making trays of lasagna and giving it to people in her neighborhood, and
oh,
it kind of caught on like wildfire. So they founded Lasagna Love, and what it is you can sign up to be a lasagna chef. I signed up in November, and when you sign up to do that, you take like 2 or 3 real short training courses. It's just like a quick 2 or 3 minute video on food safety and things like that. And once you're signed up, you'll start to get matched with families in your area that are in need of kindness. And so that would be by giving them a tray of love. You can request a tray for somebody with financial issues. You can request a tray for somebody who may have had a death in the family. Even if it's just like a family that you know is overwhelmed, you know, they have a lot going on right now and they just need an act of kindness. So we love to support Lasagna Love. I know Kaz and Bama, everybody stands behind me in what we do for trying to raise money for it. And I've been asked by the founder of Lasagna Love on July 29th, which is National Lasagna Day, I'll be doing a live cooking segment on their YouTube because it's the biggest day that we use to have an event to raise awareness for what we do in the organization. So I'll be on there cooking live, and we'll also be putting that live up on Food Talk TV's YouTube. So that's Lasagna Love, and we stand behind it because it's just doing good for people in your community.
that's awesome.
I love that.
Do they have a website?
Is it in just
They
your
do.
state, or is it in multiple
No, it's
states?
national. It's national. It may not be in everybody's area, but if you sign up to be a chef and it's not in your area, as soon as there's somebody with a request from that area, they'll, you know, it will come to you. So, like, I've had people sign up and they don't get an order, or a placement is technically what they call it, a match. They don't get a match for like 2 months, but then, you know, they get one day and they're like super excited about it. So it's national. It is, you can go to the website. It's www.lasagnalove.org. And again, there's a get involved tab, and the get involved tab is where it says request a tray, sign up to be a lasagna chef, or make a donation. So it's pretty awesome. You made lasagna rolls last week and they were delicious, Linda. I love anything lasagna. Love lasagna. I'm actually making Wheel of Cookbooks lasagna recipe tomorrow because we did a collab with lasagna. For
Oh, yeah?
lasagna. Hmm.
Will is involved with Lasagna Love?
He did his or he did my pierogi casserole recipe, and he put like his own riff on it. And I'm making his grandma's lasagna recipe.
Ooh.
So
You may have it where you're at. It might be there. It just may take a while to get you matched. So again, check out the website. If you go to my page, it's in all the links for Lasagna Lover in my bio. And the donate link is in Wheel of Cookbooks bio.
Okay, so I am cooking up this Trinity ×2. Softening the vegetables, one for jambalaya and one for gumbo.
Okay.
I froze for a
I
minute.
think aren't those ones prettier than the green ones, Bama?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So much prettier.
Beautiful.
I'm still here, guys. Still here.
Who is that talking? So pretty. So pretty.
Oh, Crystal, I'm so sorry. Maybe check it out. You may not know about it, but it might be there. So go to the website and check it out and at least request the tray. It may take a little while to find somebody to match you with, but as soon as they get a lasagna chef in your area, that match will come out to you. The biggest part is like us having enough lasagna chefs to be able to give everybody who needs a tray. So that's, we want to try to push people that are able to give back to sign up as a chef and be able to give back. So I really hope that it's able to help you sometime in the future.
Can we put any sign-up information on FoodTokTV.com?
Yeah, I can get it over to Frank. I have the blog I have to send to him too. But I think it would be cool if we could, for the month of July, put it on the main page.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay. I'll get that over to Frank tomorrow because now I have all the details for the event. I love the sound of sizzles.
Thanks, Evolution. Yeah.
Evolution.
Oh,
I like that.
evolution. Like evolution, evolution.
Thank you for the donut. You're amazing.
This smells so good.
Hi, Annie. I think Bam froze up. She did. There, she's back. Okay. Now I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Yeah. She's like, I didn't even touch this phone. Why isn't it working?
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay.
Hammy was saying hi to you, Bama.
Hammy man. I went in his live last night, and you won't believe this, but he was playing music trivia, and I got some.
Did you?
I did.
Well, what were they? Do you remember?
A bunch of them. I did Michael Jackson ones, and I don't even know. But that one, what was that, Double Dutch? I'd never heard it before, but he's rapped it, the whole thing, with the big, like Jason Banks face. It was, I got seven.
Dale, Bama. See, I don't think I'd ever do good in music trivia because I don't know like names of songs or bands. I know the words.
I think he could have been my kid because he listens to the same music my son, and
Aw,
I listen to it with him, so that's why I know it all.
I love that. Hammy, you're a good guy.
He is. I love Hammy Man. And if y'all don't follow Hammy Man, you should. You're missing a show. He puts on a show every single TikTok.
Yeah, I do.
Reels.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know who that is.
He does transition.
I don't think I've
Hope y'all have a good day. Thank you.
My Sunday's been great.
How do you know when that's done?
I don't. Maybe I don't know if I don't know. I have to look into it.
What
Did they not hear?
trying to get on those vegetables?
If you're talking about the seasoning, yes. What?
I love that you got that seasoning because it has made me laugh more times than anything.
I love it. It's so good. Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, did I read that right? Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Very
so
good.
I'm at the stage of the roux where the color is starting to change, and once it starts to change, it'll start to change quickly. So you have to keep it moving so that it doesn't burn.
Okay. And we're going to put Kaz, who burns a bunch of stuff on Cooking Club, in charge of the roux. Got it.
Yes, do, Hammy.
That's
Come
only
see me.
in the oven.
The best was a couple weeks ago when you and Bonnie both burnt your bread to a crisp. I just about fell over that you both did it at the exact same time.
You know what my favorite was? When you were on live with No Way Jose and you set your face down on the pan. That was my favorite,
And
by the
chicken,
way.
like chicken is good too.
I'm just saying that I have favorites too, Des.
Hey, Trish, you need to get your sous chef to hush and get cooking.
Exactly, Bama. You tell them.
Okay, so you guys see that it's turning brown, but it'll turn dark brown very, very quickly. I'm not
And
worried that it's going to get too brown, but I normally just don't go as far as people do with gumbo. Some people just like it black. As far as I'm concerned, that's a burnt roux. But they say it's a nutty roux.
it's well done. It's a roux that he's going to make some gumbo, chicken and sausage gumbo. And they've got the vegetables cooking right now. Looks so good.
Wait, and one of them, some of it's going to have smoked oysters, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I've
Terry
never
from
eaten an
Texas
oyster.
says hi. Hello, Terry from Texas. How are you, darling?
Hi, Terry. Yeah, this is going to have smoked oysters, shrimp,
That roux is
and
buttery good.
No.
andouille sausage, hot links, chicken.
Late guy, calm down.
Oh, hi, Linda. What are you doing, Buttercup? Hi, Angie. Someone
Is
said,
Linda here?
Jane said, we always cook the roux, let it cool, and cook again as the color gets darker about 4 times. Is that to prevent it from burning?
That's actually a very good method.
Linda is here. She's right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
a
the Linda.
really good method. It sounds like somebody learned from a professional.
Also, most likely known as a family member. That's what I was just going to get to say. Are you from the South? Is that how you learned that? He said that's how his mom taught him.
Yep, sounds like you learned from a professional.
Oh, are you talking about what James said?
Yeah.
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 New Orleans. Yeah, that makes sense. So I was going to say, for you to have a technique like
Oh,
that,
late guy.
someone's kitchen that's like a foolproof method. Foolproof method.
Okay,
I
you
gotta
see how
follow
dark
late
it's
guy.
getting now? This is a quick roux. Um, and I'm doing it very hot, which is not normally what you would do at home. But, we're trying to do it on a live so everybody can see. And plus, I don't want to have angry kids over here that are hangry.
Hangry.
Okay, there's the
We got to
chocolate
do
roux
something with
right
that
there.
roux now. Let's get it
Yeah, I'm getting
juicy.
nervous about the
Let's get
burnt.
some juice in there.
I'm getting nervous.
Okay.
Get a flat spatula. Lori
People,
said that earlier. I'm just telling you what Lori said.
Bama would have used a rubber Paula Deen spatula in that.
No joke. No joke.
you guys.
Lori said, I already was nervous.
Don't
She,
use
I
one of
love
Linda's
watching that
whisks.
too.
No, because they always break.
Oh, Tina Bliss, thank you.
Here,
Isn't that fascinating?
Thank
little chicken broth.
Tino, I think we're friends.
Okay, so this chicken broth, that sausage.
you. Don't go further. Yeah, we're all telling. I think you had a lot of people nervous about that roux. It's coming out in the comments. Yeah, Lori did burn hers talking on the phone with me. She had to start all over.
Now I have to make a good. Yeah. I hope he's
Okay.
going to put this recipe up.
Once the steam goes away, you'll be able to see what's happened here.
It's thickened up.
Yes, it did. But this will
Are you
not
going to
be.
do something?
This is going to be a soup consistency. It is not going to be a a gravy.
Hey, are you going to put okra in it?
I am not.
H-E double toothpick, no.
That's right, Sherry.
No, no, not gumbo.
Boo, she said boo.
Oh, Desiree left. Let me see if she accidentally got kicked out.
Is
Did
she
you
trying
see
to
the
come
little
back?
two on the little bottom? Okay.
As soon as
I
she
don't see it.
come back. Okay, so this is about as thick as it's going to get. All right. It won't get any thicker than that. But that we're going to put this back on here. Let's get some Trinity.
Okay. Does it matter which one? Does it matter?
You keep the colorful one.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty fireworks.
You gonna do it or me to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Des has not come back yet. Noise, noise. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got hot sausage and we've got regular sausage. You can tell the regular because it's cut as a bias, and you can tell the the hot because it's cut as a bias, and then the regular is just regular cut. Okay, this goes in here. We're going to get some water and put this on a pot and let it cook, or put this on a burner and let it cook.
Does the chicken go in it?
Luckily, come on over here. Luckily, we don't have to move a big pot around to get some
Gumbo.
water because he has she's got a faucet right here for a soup pot.
Right above her sketchy chef son. My heart.
You're gonna put that over there so
Yeah,
you
we're
can
gonna put it over
okay.
here.
He's cooking gumbo. Kaz, are you going to put chicken in it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
We Trish deboned the chicken. Trish, you're gonna have to do this right here.
Okay.
So let's bring it about up to here.
I'll let you have this right here.
Okay.
The honor can be yours.
Is it gonna splatter?
A little bit. Just go slow. There you go.
Okay.
I'm mesmerized.
Me too.
Who has a faucet over their stove? That's so special.
About the food.
It did blow my mind. I'm so like, oh, well, yes, he's going to put chicken in it. He's already got sausage. This is going to be gumbo.
Okay. At this point, I've got one more seasoning to throw in here, and you can use any Cajun seasoning that you like. We have Slap Your Mama over here, and that's what I'm going to put in.
Okay. It's not open. Let me open.
Oh, slap you, mama. I thought you said sloppy, mama. I was like, nah, let's not
No,
put that in there.
no. We're not talking about Des behind her back. She's not in here.
Oh, ooh. If she is, she'll be back in a minute.
She'll be back in a minute.
She's going to be coming after you. Ours does boiling water. Oh, sweet.
Okay. What? They have a faucet that does boiling water? Okay, let's get some.
Yeah. My son's house
High,
before
medium,
the
low.
one he's in had
Let's
it.
bring it to a boil. So.
Okay.
Okay. And
She's trying to get back in, she said. It's not showing, Des.
Yeah, it's not showing.
okay. There's all the chicken. Now we do have shrimp left, but that's going to go in just a few minutes before we're ready to serve it.
Desiree said Smack Talk is on for Wednesday. I don't see her trying to get in. What's going to be Sarah? Good.
There it is. Okay.
There she is trying to come in.
I'm here. Kaz,
Yes.
you better bring your A game Wednesday because, sir, you didn't even know I just jumped back in the room and I heard you say sloppy mama. And I was like, what'd you say about my mom?
You know what? I'm not even, did I say that? I don't think that was me.
Bama.
You might have been scrolling past another live.
No, he said slap your mama. And I thought he said sloppy mama. And he said, no, Des is not in here. So I wasn't going to talk about her behind her back.
Thanks for the recap, Bama.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't mention it.
Thanks.
I won't.
I like to keep peace in the family. You can tell.
Yeah.
You have my back.
Okay. So,
jambalaya and jumbo.
We're working on the jambalaya.
Where's the okra?
Dragonfly.
Yes.
Where's the okra?
Okay. So let's first.
I love that pan. I have that pan. I love that pan.
I love it too.
Oh.
Okay. So first we're going to do is fry up some of the sausage. I think it might be too much for this, but that's okay.
We'll figure it out. Make room.
We'll figure it out.
Did you put gumbo file?
Gumbo filet.
Filet.
Gumbo filet is the ground up bark of a sassafras tree, and you use gumbo filet to as a thickener if you don't use okra, and that's what okra is used for is a thickener in gumbo. We don't have gumbo filet here. Baby. I recognize baby anywhere. Okay, so we don't have gumbo filet, so we're not using it because we can't find it, and I don't like okra. So, but that's also one of the reasons why we're not. I didn't cook the roux all the way. Okay, what is that?
Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me oh my oh. We gotta go. Pull the P-road down the bayou.
Okay.
Oh wow!
I was singing jambalaya.
Thank you.
Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Yeah. Anyway,
Encore.
I used to sing that back in the day when I was a star. Back when I was a star.
Okay, we have a different seasoning, Raging Cajun, which is also which is also another Cajun seasoning, but they have a few of them here.
Is it really spicy?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Well, red pepper is normally the second ingredient, and it is not. Red pepper isn't even a ingredients in this, so that's going to be interesting. Let's see.
What's that fire coming out of your ears?
The second ingredient is spices. It doesn't name it, but it's definitely cayenne pepper.
Donna Lynn said, do you put a dollop of potato salad in your gumbo when you serve it?
I told you. You see that? I told you. I was looking up gumbo sides, and one of them was a sweet potato salad. So, yeah, I that's cool.
Hey, you have 50 minutes. Whip up some, girl.
Do you want sweet potato salad?
Wait. She said potato salad. She didn't say sweet potato.
Oh.
You don't have sweet potatoes, do you?
Yes, I have sweet potatoes.
Do it with the sweet potatoes, Trish. Do it.
Okay, you just got me. I'll do it right now.
Okay, there we go. See what you guys start? Yet you're not here to finish it.
There's a hoot owl.
I'm gonna make a small amount. Okay, small amount.
I've never heard of doing it either, but look, every bowl of jambalaya I've got or gumbo I've gotten here in Pittsburgh is like clear soup. So apparently
Okay, so
Sketchy rocks.
I
gumbo.
have a question. I have a question for the person whoever said potato salad. What kind of potato salad are you talking about? With mayonnaise?
Regular potato salad.
Like regular potato salad. Okay.
Silver, add hard boiled eggs in your gumbo.
We do not add hard-boiled eggs in our gumbo. But
They don't put okra in their gumbo either.
I know, huh?
There should be okra in it. The best in a bowl of gumbo, just a dollop. Just regular potato salad, Trish.
If you own...
Oh, Kat, thank you.
Well, I'm doing sweet potato regular with sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Okay? Variation. This is a variation. I read it online. It's the truth.
Okay, so along with the sausage, I'm adding a can of crushed tomatoes. These are fire roasted. They look and they smell really good. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get the trying to render a little bit of flavor out of the sausage.
It's
And I'm going to go
blueberry.
ahead and throw in the Trinity. Trisha's very colorful Trinity.
So beautiful.
That are
Yeah.
perfectly cut.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
part.
Thank you, Desiree.
You're welcome. I love you.
See if we can get some followers.
Oh yeah, follow the host if you're not following the host. Mad knife skills, exactly. Hello, Chris.
Is that so, Chris, or Christopher Rose?
That's so Chris.
Hey.
I'm going to break my rule. I'm going to cut this up. Maybe not.
That's so Chris. He made a sofrito on his page maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm still thinking about it.
Shore Smoke's in the house.
Shore Smoke seasoning.
What's up?
We would be trying some of those if Trish had some. But we don't have any here.
You didn't take any with you, Papa? You always come bearing seasonings.
Hi, Chris. Look at all our people coming in here. Righteous Kitchen's here.
Righteous Kitchen. Righteous Kitchen and I had a small disagreement about fat bean flavor. Small disagreement.
About what flavor?
Okra.
I love okra.
Okay, I'm also going to add in just a little bit of tomato paste. Now, some people make jambalaya without using tomatoes. Those people are wrong.
You say they're wrong, but what if they just really don't like tomatoes?
Well, they shouldn't be eating gumbalaya or jambalaya. That's all. That's all. There are really a lot of things in this world that you can eat. Don't eat it if you don't like tomatoes. Okay?
Texas, near Dallas. Well, he's about 2 hours from Dallas.
Oh,
and Sketchy Chef, he's at her house, and she's around Dallas. Around, not in. Around.
Chef. Oh, here comes the sweet potato salad. She got those done quick. She's not playing with you right now.
Oh, mm-mm.
Oh, Chris, thank you. Don't apologize. I'm gonna post the live on YouTube. I'm posting our
Really?
cupcake war on YouTube.
I love San Antonio. I love it. Hi, Crystal.
These actually boil faster than regular potatoes.
Here, let me see this. Okay, I have a question. Strawberry pretzel salad or cookie butter? Pick one, Bama.
Strawberry pretzel salad.
Or cookie butter.
A strawberry pretzel salad.
Okay.
Love them.
Well,
Love
we can't pick
them.
both. We can't do both. But I'm gonna eat a strawberry salad cupcake bakery.
Right. Now we're gonna do this.
Yes, he is at Sketchy Chefs. Yes.
okay. Let's get some rice in this jambalaya, and then get a top on there.
I love the lemon ice cream. Chris said, "Hey, Sketchy Chef."
Hi.
I see.
What is that? Oh, rice. Wait a minute. You put uncooked rice in there?
Yes.
You're not measuring it?
Yes. Now, when I did it on live before, I had already cooked the rice, but this is the way it's actually made. Because I
That's
was
just
doing.
going to come bubbling over the top. It's going to look like popcorn.
Oh boy, yeah. You know, we heard that yesterday, and it didn't happen.
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Chris said you're washing the rice.
Yes, it's being washed right now.
It's being washed with love. With love and tomatoes.
So
We appreciate the question all the time, though.
I'm eating
What? Why are you not using Zatarans?
Because we don't have Zatarans. We have Slap Your Mama, and we've got Craze and Cajun.
That's why, y'all.
That's why. That's exactly why.
Are you eating a cream puff? Somebody said, Des.
We are going to put some more chicken broth that we made earlier.
It's a strawberry pretzel salad cupcake. I just took off the icing because I don't eat icing.
And let's throw in the rest of the sausage.
Okay.
Big bite.
So is it going to take about 20 minutes now?
Yeah, exactly 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, yeah. In 20 minutes, though, we are going to, during that 20 minutes, we're going to be doing some taste testing.
Oh.
And can you put on a pot with some oil? Because we're going to be frying some things.
Okay. Is that one okay? I'll rinse it out real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Christine wants a bite of that, Desiree.
It's all gone. You can come get a cookie butter cupcake. I'll give you the last one.
Okay, let's get this a gumbo.
That looks good.
Yes.
Smells too. Let's get some let's get smoked oysters in here.
Okra. Put some okra in it.
Need some okra, Cav.
Yeah, we need some okra. Oh, you know what? if we had some people in this house that would eat okra, that would be an option. But you guys are outnumbered by about 13. But thanks for the suggestion, Bema.
You're welcome.
I was joking. Okay.
What is that? Ugly
That,
mushrooms?
You want the lid on here?
yes, I need a lid on that. This is smoked oysters. They don't really affect the taste of the gumbo, but but as you bite into them themselves, it's really good. Now so you can eat these, or you can eat the gumbo and pick it out, and it won't affect the taste. Same with the shrimp. If you don't like the shrimp, you don't
Same
have
with
to.
that. Uh-oh, Desiree's kicked out again.
Sounds like my phone.
It's your phone. Should I?
No. Anybody who doesn't know that I'm live doesn't need. I don't need to answer the phone for either.
All right, I'll quit calling. I'll hang up.
Okay, so this is almost done. We've got this on low, right? No.
No, it's not. You said it's the right one. That's a yeah.
Okay, we're gonna let that simmer. And Ethan, you go around here. You come around here. And let's find our bag of goodies.
Oh my god.
Okay, so these are things that we picked up at Walmart. We're going to test taste them, and some of them we're going to test taste, and some of them we're just going to look at.
This is I'm caught off guard.
Okay. Oh, we need garlic butter. Just can you melt some butter
garlic,
and
half.
just put it in the microwave?
Okay.
Yeah.
With garlic powder, you said?
Yeah. So this particular item, I want to know from people in the comments. Have you ever had this? Can you read it?
Escargot?
Oh my god.
Is that like snails?
I have
Well,
had that.
it's like snails in that, yeah, it's snails.
No, yes, no, and I don't want to try it. No, never. My father did. No, not out of a can. Yes, that's a hard pass for me. That's for me.
Oh, that's for you.
And the Righteous Kitchen said that's a pass for me. And not in a can, though. No, Lori said. No, not that brand, but yes. Chewy. No.
Chewy.
Had them in an Italian restaurant as a kid. Nope, never will. That's a big, huge no way, Kaz, said Scott Keen.
Oh, Scott.
Somebody said too much welding said, I'd rather eat the can.
Okay. I have these. These say giant snails.
Oh, come on.
I'd rather eat the can. That's what too much welding said.
But we haven't even got started. I got more stuff here. Okay. Share the live, guys. Share the live.
Nobody want to be throwing up here at bedtime.
Okay. Okay, so we have garlic butter, which is the way it's served. We need a couple forks and the can opener.
These forks are clean. They were only used to do chicken. Okay, there you go. You take that one. I know.
Oh, okay.
Dad says she keeps getting kicked out every time she enters. Dad's turned TikTok completely off, and then come back.
Oh, my heart is beating.
Okay. Now we're both gonna try. You know, so if I'm brave enough, you should be brave enough.
Like them.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
when's the,
Sure Smoke said, Kaz, Sure Smoke said, I've got some snails out on my front porch I can send you.
well,
Yummy.
we'll see how these turn out first, okay? We'll see how these work out first.
Oh,
Yeah.
they look horrible.
Oh,
As snails.
that we haven't even seen it. It's just
Okay.
okay. Let's get a bowl.
Here. Yes. Grab behind you. Are you gonna pour it into the bowl?
Yeah, I'm gonna pour it in the bowl so we can get a good look at
Do you have a throw up bowl?
it. She asked if we had a throw up bowl.
That would puke a buzzard off a gut wagon.
Ooh, there's a bunch of.
Oh,
David, don't eat it. David, don't. No, David.
Oh my God, these are definitely snails.
no,
Do you have a
those
good
are
picture?
snails.
You have a good picture?
Oh,
What's it smell like, Kaz? In search of the answer asked. Dead sea critters.
They don't smell like anything. They don't smell like anything. Smell.
Well, then that is sketchy. Don't eat it, Trish.
Okay, here we go.
If they move, I'll
Into
croak.
that, and then into that.
I thought this was Food Talk. I feel like I'm on Fear Factor.
Exactly. I loved Fear Factor.
There we go.
Don't
Garlic
do it.
butter.
The whole thing or a bite? Yours is smaller than mine. I'm doing another one.
No, take mine then. Take mine.
This is hurting my feelings.
The whole thing or a bite?
Take the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Desiree said, don't do it, Trish.
Okay.
Tom Hanks.
I lost.
That's who that reminded me of. Now wipe your tongue off with your napkin.
Okay.
Actually, it didn't taste like anything, but I could imagine the snail just crawling in my mouth.
And the texture was probably weird.
No,
like a mushroom. Yeah, kind of like a. It's not that. It's the thought.
So like an eyeball.
No, no, it had a meaty taste to it.
I would swallow it for
so do
$300.
eyeballs.
For $300, I'll swallow it.
I don't even want to hear the other circumstances. She's made that statement for her, so I don't know. I don't want to know. Okay, let's get rid of this one.
Put some slap your mama on it. It might have a taste.
I would swallow it for $300. Yeah, give them to
No.
Where's our sous chef?
Logan.
Desiree said you were wrong for making her try that.
Oh, we're not done. We're not done.
Right?
All right, we're going to get a third-party opinion.
Mushroom.
Come on over here, Logan. Get on camera. No, go ahead and get the get the escargot. Have you ever had escargot before? No. No. Okay. Then.
You know what this is?
No. Oh gosh, you're doing it to children now. Child abuser?
So.
I already did it. You can.
You can. Okay. That goes into garlic butter.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Try. Just try.
Hey. Sure Smoke said I was going to invite Kaz over, but now I'm rethinking it.
Into that. You just dip it in there.
Run, child, run.
It really doesn't.
Get out while you can. Run.
Oh, do it. Whatever you want. The whole thing.
Kaz is getting fancy. Are you kidding?
Okay.
He tagged out. He tagged out. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Good try, Lo. At least you got it to your mouth. At
Poor
least you-
baby.
Okay.
What a brave soul. You go, little guy. What a brave soul, Sure Smoke said.
Okay. So this is one where there's nothing wrong with these at all. But
Escargot snails.
this is mackerel and this is salmon. The reason why we're there, neither one of us is going to have a problem tasting this, but we took it out because when I was a kid, there was an entire fish in there, and you could actually roll it out and see the bones, the eyes, and all of that.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
We're going to open this. We're going to open it on this.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to see if they still come this way. So this is not a dare or anything like that. We just want to see if there's a whole fish in here.
Chris's comment.
let me see. Mom, is that guy coming back ever?
What's going
No. Chris said, Mom, is that guy coming back ever? Yes. No.
Yeah.
I was talking about
Food Talk Fear Factor.
That was funny.
Factor.
I make salmon patties too, or mackerel patties
I
Yeah.
make salmon
all the
patties.
time.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with this.
I don't think I've had mackerel.
We just want to see
Doors.
whether there's a whole fish in here.
That is goodness.
by the time, Bama, by the time that we convinced Trish to let us all come to her house for a Food Talk TV get together, her poor children are going to be so traumatized. They're like, no more internet strangers ever again, Mom.
Please. So we just got the bad end of the deal. Thanks, Kaz.
Trish, I swear we don't do this all the time. It's just him. He's sadistic. It's not us.
Oh man.
Wait. Do not let Des lie to you. Ask her about the duck egg she ate.
Oh, gross.
That was rough.
Volition.
That was, I tried to take like the whole thing to the head. I couldn't do it.
Okay, so we're going to see
Is
if
that the salmon or the
this
salmon.
is salmon.
okay?
His bones.
If you find the eyes, you just don't even need to show me. You've already freaked me out enough for the night.
It took me 30 years to eat Spam in a can. Okay.
Ooh, I have, but I was little and didn't know
Yes.
better.
There's the
Homie
backbone
7 said
right
Trisha
here.
twice if you need help.
We've got the backbone right here. All the ribs.
Blink twice if you need help.
This is the skin,
Hi, Joe. Yeah, Joe's was in here.
and it's just wrapped on top of each other. But yes,
Have you found an eyeball?
I don't see any eyeballs in this one, but we've all had salmon patties with eyeballs, and if we've lived long
No,
enough,
we have not. No, we all have not.
I know we all have not.
okay. So
I bet I have.
they actually cut it up, but I remember you could actually roll it all the way out.
Wow.
And I'm already sick.
That I can taste.
I'm sick just thinking that I've eaten a salmon eyeball. Oh.
This is good. Where's our sous chef?
Love it.
That sous chef has trouble.
You leave that baby alone. You leave that baby alone.
Nothing.
But yeah, this has got this. This definitely has the skin. It definitely has all the bones.
Come try the salmon. You like salmon? It's salmon. This is salmon.
No, yeah.
This
Said he gets the eyeball.
Don't trust him. He said there was eyeballs in the can. Don't trust it.
Remember the salmon on rice?
Trust it. Wait,
Don't do it.
Chris said the sous chef changed career. my gosh.
Yeah, it's just.
Hey, go ride your bike right quick.
Yeah,
Do you hear that eyeball squirt?
Music videos or something to watch.
okay. So that's
Oh man. Okay.
okay.
You're gonna do the mackerel now, aren't you? I just feel
We're
it.
not there yet.
Hey, when the cats run away, it's time to stop.
Stop!
Pig feet.
Do you know what this is?
Pig feet. I can read.
Pickle pig's feet.
Did you see Righteous Kitchen's comment? Kaz, you have to listen to this. Righteous Kitchen said that the sous chef is going to be in the family safe room pretty soon. You keep
Forever.
oh my God.
Call him Logan. Is Kaz gone yet?
Me trying to call Kaz 2 weeks later. I wonder why he's mad. He's not answering his phone.
Pig's feet.
Oh, Sabatello's is in here. What's up, Sabatello's?
Okay.
Why is it red?
Kaz's head will be sticking on David's wall.
And pepper.
Have you seen all his stuffed critters on the wall?
No.
Kaz will be hanging up there soon.
You guys.
Up
You
by
are
that zebra. Up by that zebra.
Trisha, I'm going to need you to clear your schedule for 1 hour weekly to take your sous chef to therapy after Kaz leaves.
Hey, Alicia McNamara said, "Thank you for your service, Kaz."
But I have eaten chicken feet.
Did he hear me?
Yes.
You tell him.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Alicia McNamara said, "Thank you for your service."
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh,
Yes, everybody in here while they're getting the pig's feet ready, thank you for coming to Food Talk TV Live. Food Talk TV is live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have several creators who've all come together to offer live cooking. We have on the left of the screen, that is Sketchy Chef, Trisha, and Cooking with Kaz. They're at Sketchy Chef's house now. Below me is Sherry_Skinner. That's Bama. You better follow all of them. And then I'm Cooking Comedy and Chaos. We have Frank _Mentor SF, Cook It Erica, Just Like Granny, October Dragonfly, and now I guess we're gonna go play with some
gluten-free Mama Ann.
And gluten-free Mama Ann. Thank you.
Okay, so I've eaten these before. I've eaten all kinds of pig's feet. Actually, I've never had pickled pig's feet. They sell it in the liquor store in big bottles.
In the liquor store?
The liquor store in big bottles.
Eat these drunk people.
Go to your dad. Where did you
It's just like, Lord, what's next?
See them jarred up in a bar.
In a bar. So yeah.
Are they next to the tequila with worms in it? I heard David laugh. That was funny.
We haven't got there yet.
You gave me the tone.
I'll take the tail.
In the liquor store.
Are we just straight up eating pig's feet?
There's the middle finger right there.
Yeah, sure is.
They are best when drinking.
Can we get the sous chef, who's now very well versed in PTSD, on the screen to try one?
You might have to back up a little bit.
Oh, David's in on it. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so how do you eat it?
And he's done.
How do we eat it? We don't even know.
It's mostly bone, so don't worry about the bone.
Don't eat the bone?
There's a little bit of meat that's like ham on it.
Well,
And he goes back for another bite.
I don't know how to read the faces right now.
I took a chicken feet.
The brine.
The
Why
brine.
is he going?
Can't take the brine.
Can't take the brine.
The
All right.
brine, is it too salty or too puckery?
This is not bad. This
It's
is not.
sour and salty.
It's vinegar.
Okay.
That shirt you have on, David, is life.
Yes, I need one.
The vinegar got me right here.
I want one too. Where do you get those?
These are not bad. These are okay. These are good. These are okay. These are okay.
Bye, David.
We got these at Walmart.
It's just a thought, but it's good. Actually, the vinegar's good.
Oh, I thought we got them at the liquor store. I was gonna go look at my local liquor store.
They'll have them.
I will never get that desperate. Not ever.
It's good.
Not even. No. No.
Sabatella's Bakery said if we're just handing them out, they'll take 2.
Yeah.
It's good.
If you're handing them out, I'll get them in the trash before they come pick it up.
You're never gonna see them.
Couldn't pay me either, Lori.
Wonder how the jambalaya
Clear broth.
Here,
Yep.
it's clear broth, not red. I've honestly never in my life seen pickled pickles.
And I still wouldn't try them.
Right,
Not
Chris?
if they were even in a chocolate cake.
Oh, look at that jambalaya.
Mm-hmm. And crawfish pie.
Sing it, Grandma. Come on. Come on. Encore. Let's go.
I'm gonna wait till they're eating it.
Can we just hear like a little bit in between?
Hey, how we doing on time, guys?
I don't know.
It's 9:41.
Okay.
What else have you got to taste test? Caviar from a beluga whale? Or...
We still have Collins Street Bakery. You guys know what they make there?
What do you have left?
What's the question?
Collins Street Bakery. Do you know what they make there?
Baked good.
No, they make fruitcake.
I like fruitcake.
I've never had a good fruitcake, so I'm not a fan.
If you have a good one, you will like it. But it has to be a good one, not one from Walmart.
Yeah. Okay.
What is that, Cass? Shrimp?
This is shrimp. This is cooked shrimp. No, it's not. So this is going in for 5 minutes.
Just punch it down to the bottom. It'll be done before you know it.
It'll be done
before it hits the bottom. If you do that, yeah.
She said punch them down to the bottom.
Yep.
Just womp them in there, Cat. Dog dare platter.
Where'd y'all get your feet planted?
Do you mean pickled? They got their pickled feet from Walmart.
And the rest goes into the gumbo.
Thank God I've never seen it.
Buffalo.
I didn't even know buffaloes laid eggs.
The spoon fell in the pot. No, Linda.
Hey, Chris said, have you ever tried buffalo hard-boiled eggs? And I didn't even know buffalo laid eggs.
I think he means the flavor buffalo, Pam.
Surely not.
Oh my
God. Well, where are you from? Can you tell I'm from Arkansas? These people cooking are in Texas.
Okay, so Trish, tell everybody what you're doing and how you're doing.
I'm making a sweet potato salad. Before we started cooking, I read online actually that sweet potato salad is an accompaniment to gumbo, and then someone in the comments mentioned that, so that's what I'm making.
Are you making it just like you do regular potato salad?
I don't know what I want to keep it simple, so I put celery, shallot, mayonnaise. It's going to be simple.
See, I'd be putting butter and brown sugar.
Same, Bama. A little bit cinnamon.
Boy, I'd be putting a lot of brown sugar. Ooh, and some pecans.
We'd ruin that flavor profile so fast.
I know it. I like what I like, you know.
Bam, I'm not gonna lie. Back of my head, I keep hearing, I didn't know buffaloes laid eggs. And I keep giggling.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
And you had me the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise and marshmallows on the sweet potatoes. Yeah.
Mayonnaise and marshmallow cream. That with off a little peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
Either one. It's good.
What are you talking about? You've never had a mayonnaise, peanut butter, and marshmallow cream sandwich? You've never had a like a peanut butter and mayo?
Oh, I was talking about to put in that.
Oh, I see. My brain got going on like mayo and peanut butter together, and I usually make those into a sandwich. It's really good.
My dad used to do it and put pickles in the middle.
I could do with pickles. I tried it.
That's what you used to eat.
Somebody said orange vinegar in the sweet potatoes would be bomb.
Add what?
Orange vinegar.
I don't have.
Do you mean like orange citrus?
I don't know.
I've never made it.
I miss cooking club. I do. Hey,
We need to do club on a Thursday night so BMO can be there 1 week. That's what we do. Just 1 week, she said, but then we'll do it like once a month or something, just so she could be a part of it. Because we miss you so much in cooking club.
I miss y'all.
Yes, grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are the bomb.
I've never had one.
What?
Well, I never have time to wait. When I want a peanut butter and jelly, I want it now.
You gotta make your peanut butter and jelly and then put a little bit of butter in a pan and toast it up real good on both sides. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have church on Wednesday, yes.
She just threw that sweet potato salad together like it was nothing.
I just want to know what it tastes like.
Me too. I've never had sweet potato salad.
So I have made sweet potato salad before, but with like, the way I would make potato salad, so it has more ingredients. But I don't want to overpower the gumbo. I'm just keeping it simple, just to complement it.
Sounds delicious. Look, Kaz getting fancy. He's getting all fancy for plating and stuff.
A ladle would be right here. And I have my
Oh.
Here they go. I really don't know how that tastes. Can we have a bite?
Yeah. Thanks for the idea of eating some.
Yes, Chef P&J. I had egg sandwiches today. Homie 97, you stumbled into the end of the live. Where'd you go? You were here earlier, buddy.
Hey, they've made jambalaya and that other stuff. What's the other stuff?
Jambalaya, gumbo, and
gumbo. Yeah, that's it. Because it doesn't have okra. I didn't know what to call it.
Just a large metal serving spoon.
It's not gumbo if it doesn't have okra.
Pickles. Food prepping. No, they've already got it cooked mostly. She's making some home sweet potatoes salad. Potato salad with sweet potatoes. I want to see you take a bite, Trish.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, go ahead and taste this.
Of what? Oh, I did.
So you did some mayo, some Dijon.
I had a little bit.
Shallot.
Is it good?
It's delicious.
Oh, I want to try it now. I really do.
Yeah.
It's not sweet, obviously, because I didn't add anything sweet. It's just.
Did you put boiled egg?
No, because it's going to go in the gumbo, or with the gumbo.
Oh, okay. So you put.
I didn't want to overdo the flavor.
So what did you put? Onion.
I put shallot and celery, mayonnaise, and
Dijon.
Yeah. Salt and pepper.
Awesome.
I could have added some Cajun seasoning to it, right?
Yeah,
I could have.
Yes. Okay.
That's really good. Peanut butter and bacon sandwich. Yeah, peanut butter and bacon's fire. Especially on a cheeseburger.
This is going to be.
Okay,
so
have you ever had a peanut butter cheeseburger or a peanut butter burger? It's so good. Look at all the fancy bowls. Cass is there. Well, no, because Trisha plates all fancy too.
Yes, she does.
Her food always looks beautiful.
Yeah, she's on Sarah's level, if you know what I mean.
My Cajun cousins use hard-boiled eggs in their potato salad. She just made a different potato salad last week, and she had eggs in there. But this was like a real quick throw-together thing.
Okay, so I'm going to let you plate these. The gumbo, you just want to get a little bit of everything.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, you put it over rice?
Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Oh my.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't it just look amazing? Isn't it so great to watch them cook all this on Sunday?
Really?
We get to sit here and co-host, and we don't even get a bite, Bama.
I know. Yeah.
Where's the okra? Thank you. Thank you. That's what we've been saying. Joking.
I bet that's going to be good, though. It looks fire.
but if you put too much in there right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You had to get a scrimp in there.
Wow.
Yeah, we need shrimp.
Some jambalaya.
Some
If
scrimps.
you're in, please make sure you're following the host and tapping the screen to show them some love. Cab and Trish have been out some jambalaya, gumbo, and sweet potato salad all from scratch in like the last 2 hours.
Not quite 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. We're almost there. Do you deliver to Iowa? They're in Texas. I don't think it's that far, is it? Just
No, it's not that far.
Oh my god!
Oh, it smells good. Wow.
That needed to be in a white bowl because it's the same
Yeah,
color.
I was gonna say the same. Should have used the opposite bowls, but we're not going to tell the plating king what to do.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
You sassing me back, Kaz, because you've been sassing me all night.
It's got so you can
okay.
see the. Try this one. So you can see the.
All right.
Thank you, Trisha. Thank you.
Whatever, guys.
Beautiful.
Isn't it so pretty? We can see it now.
Oh, man. And you need a shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bye, Shelly. Love you, girl.
Okay, so this one, we're going to let the other people try it. Let me have the camera, Ethan.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Well, that's okay. You don't have to say anything.
Okay.
You don't have to say anything. You just need to taste. No, not you. Come on, David. Either the.
Yeah, just taste it.
Okay. All right.
Blow on it. It's hot. Don't burn your mouth.
Yeah, it is hot.
Coach said I'd pay $50 a bowl for that.
It costs that much too. It's too hot, isn't it, Ethan?
How is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you pay?
$20.
Someone said 50 said 20.
He likes
Okay.
it, Mikey.
Now taste the gumbo. The gumbo is not going to be as hot, but please don't burn yourself.
There you go. Try this for them.
Get there, yes. Get a piece of that sausage on there too. Chicken in the sausage is magical. Ermagerd. Yes. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, please don't burn yourself, Ethan.
How is it? Yeah?
Ethan burned himself again.
He likes it.
He's like, that's
Is it
warm.
good? Yeah?
I feel like I'm in Louisiana.
Oh,
New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay, is it our turn now? You made me eat oysters.
Yes.
I want to eat that.
Go. Oh, wait a minute. No, we've got mackerel for you. We don't want you to get full.
Trish said absolutely not. You can't keep doing that.
Okay, go ahead.
Jambalaya,
Give it a
crawfish
try.
pie, filet gumbo.
I'm
'Cause
sorry, you blew
tonight
yourself.
I'm gonna see Mom shred a meal.
That's
Big
all.
guitar, fill fruit jar, and big ale.
I had this one too.
Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bio.
Oh, you need potatoes.
Everyone
Keep singing, Bama.
Really? Because they say
Right.
Oh, don't forget the potato salad.
I'm gonna put some in mine too.
that's what they
Oh, okay.
say.
There they are.
You eat it with your.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm gonna try this first though without.
Already said everyone eats at the same time. Same rule as cooking club.
That's right.
Ready?
I'm getting some. Ready. Go.
Oh man, I love you.
There's some gumbo. There's some gumbo.
Potato salad in there with
I
the
was
gum.
singing with you, Bam, all giddy.
Yeah. Just so good.
Yes, there's potato salad right in her bowl at the front.
Gotta buy a tater now.
That's good too.
Regular potato salad? You would know. I don't know.
No, this is good.
Hi, Okie.
Me too.
Gosh. Okay, everyone who's watching needs this recipe in your life.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, it's really good.
Could put a little bit more seasoning in it, but yeah, this is good. Okay, so we made jambalaya. We made gumbo.
This one the boys eat? They eat this one, right?
Yeah.
What?
On the fly, because of the comment section, Trish made sweet potato salad.
Yeah.
And,
Props to you, girlfriend.
and let's see. Hopefully, this is a little bit spicy. Hopefully. Hot. This is still very warm, but it is so flavorful.
Like this.
Stop it, Bama.
I hate those people. I hate those people.
I can't hear anything anymore.
What? Are you talking about us? You're such a weirdo. You asked me to come and then you gripe about it.
Okay.
Well,
The
you start
shrimp-
looking for me.
We put the shrimp in the last 5 minutes. So the shrimp is perfectly done. Tender, not overcooked.
Oh my gosh.
Is he bragging on his own food?
He is. He is.
I mean, I just wonder. I mean, is it just me?
This is a great recipe. Compliments to the chef.
Yeah, good job, Trish.
Trisha, can you kick him for me? Just accidentally, just like lose control in a spasm of your leg.
Delicious. Delicious. Delicious.
Dennis, tell them about Food Talk, and we're getting ready to go.
All right. Everybody, if you're in here, please make sure that you are following the host, which is Food Talk TV. Hit the little bell when you hit the follow button. That'll notify you when we go live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Here you have Cooking with Kaz and Sketchy Chef in Sketchy Chef Kitchen. For a recap for the meals tonight, they did jambalaya, gumbo, and sweet potato salad. All of those recipes will be recapped on our blog at www.foodtalktv.com/inthekitchen. And this full live, if you want the recipes, will be on our Facebook page and also YouTube. Please make sure that you check out our bio and you follow all of our amazing creators in foodtalktv.com. And this month, we are going to be highlighting Lasagna Love as a charity that will be on the main page of our website soon. So if you'd like to make a donation for Lasagna Love for the National Lasagna Month, that would be amazing. And now I'm going to give it back to Kaz.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Trisha, for having me this week.
Come here. I want to hug you both. Okay.
Oh, come on. You can. Oh. All right, guys. We are live every Sunday. We are going to, we're adding the day this week. We will start being live on Fridays.
Aw.
Trisha is going to be the anchor. Hopefully, one of the other two cooks in here will take up some of the Friday days too. So,
Maybe me.
yeah. So,
Bama,
thank
would
you
you
so
want to
much.
co-host for me if I start going live on Fridays?
What?
She wants to know if you co-host with her.
Oh, absolutely.
Bama too.
That would be fun.
If
And
I'm home, yeah,
Mac
you
talk
take
Kaz
it.
the
Yeah,
whole
that would be the
time.
best.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Yes, we.
We can't talk to Kaz the whole time.
No, I said we can Mac talk Kaz the whole time.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
We love you,
Okay.
Papa.
All right. This is done. This is done. Thank you everybody for watching. And no, you count to 10 after I say goodbye.
Bye, Kaz. We love you.
Bye, everybody. Love everybody.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you, Bama. Love you, Trish.
Love you. Love y'all. Bye.
Before you press it.